Yeah, yeah. It feels like it's his go-to. We'll see if ThuocLao goes for a Stargate opening again. Like that's kind of, I feel like what triggered that sort of thing. We'll see.
Alrighty, well, we are on Pillars of Gold alien for our first map, and we have here, spawning in the red, the Terran player all the way from Pakistan, representing Red Dragons. This is RazerBlader.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Vietnamese Protoss player, the yellow Protoss, representing himself as he is teamless. It is ThuocLao. AKA Miss Fanta.
Okay, it's Fanta. How good is Fanta? I like Fanta.
Are you a Fanta kind of guy or a Sunkissed kind of guy?
Ooh. Oh, to be honest, I would prefer. To be honest, they're the same.
Yeah.
But Fanta has so many other flavors, like.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I don't see a raspberry Sunkiss.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just Schweppes.
Yeah.
Raspberry. Although they do have Mountain Dew, red Mountain Dew, white Mountain Dew. It's weird the amount of Mountain Dews there are.
I feel like if we wanted like an orange soft drink, I think I would prioritize Sunkist over Fanta. I feel like. I don't know.
Why?
They do taste different. They're not the same, right?
But Fanta is made with
5%.
It's like 5% orange juice, right?
It is. It's 5% orange. You're not wrong. Yeah. It's like how Solo is like. No, is it Solo or Lift? One of them is made of like 5% lemon, right?
Yeah. I know Sprite is lemon and lime.
There you go. It's so healthy. It's 5%. It's good. It's amazing. By the way, if Fanta and Sunkiss, if either of you want to sponsor some StarCraft in Australia,
yeah. Hit us up. Coca-Cola, Amtil, Schweppes.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me up.
Oh my god.
I use your products daily, almost at work, so. Alrighty, well, the Reaper did get in, but so far no other tech. Okay, there's the Robo for Miss Fanta. Hashtag ThuocLao. There seems to be a Hellion first coming from RazerBlader.
Yeah, so this is already going to be a very different series. Miss Fanta is opting not to go for a Stargate opening, and because RazerBlader didn't scout that, we see a very different response coming out from him as well.
Alright, well, Reaper gonna come in. So you're gonna see the Robo. That's
I'll go.
What? What? What?
Oh my god, the Jukes, you know, he like was running in circles to confuse his enemy, and then somehow
I'm sorry, can we get a slow motion replay on that? You know what, I'm gonna go to replay after this game's done. I'm just gonna go to Razor's perspective just for that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And see whether he actually put in all the inputs for that, or whether it's just some weird glitch.
Yeah, some weird pathing, but it worked out for him. Like, he slipped past the Stalker in the end.
So, like, what the hell is this? You know, is this a Reaper a bit dumb? Oh, mind drop.
Yeah. So we do see again a more standard opening coming out from RazerBlader, and he's free to do this because there is no Stargate. Like, there's no threats of keeping the Widowmines at home to help defend against an Oracle, or of Phoenixes.
Alrighty, well. Medevac is on the way. Hellion as well. I feel like it's going to be a 1-2 punch here. One Hellion's going to come in. But, oh!
Oh, ThuocLao does spot it. He does have an observer in position. Did he see it though with his own eyes? I'm a little bit worried because he's not reacting. Oh, okay.
I think he reacted, like.
Yeah, he definitely did. So he did pull the workers away. It was perfectly fine. He was able to keep them alive and lose minimal workers here.
Yeah. Oh, even got to get the medevac as well. That's nice. Yeah, but only getting 3 probes for 2 mines, not the best that Razor was hoping for here. As Colossus is on the way, and it looks like it's just going to be that marine tank. Been playing too much pre-war. Marine tank composition coming through with medevacs as well as a Raven to pick off any observers.
Yeah, that was really cute. And we've seen time and time again, especially in like a more standard composition, like Ravens are so important in TVP to be able to interference matrix and disable the Colossus or any other like key units, or even use anti-armor missiles as well. And yeah, so far things are pretty passive. Like both players are just kind of macroing up. You know, we do see ThuocLao is expanding, taking a 3rd base.
Yeah, he is. Alright, Hellions got to come in and confirm that the 3rd base is being taken.
Yeah.
Said pretty. Yeah.
Go on.
I was going to say it's pretty standard composition coming in from both players. The Marine Tank Medic with a couple of Marauders. The Colossal Thermal Extended Lance, Charge Shots as well. Like, pretty standard from both players.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to see a timing coming out from RazerBlader. Like, we do have Stim, +1, and Combat Shields all going to be finishing up around the same time. There we go. He salvages his bunkers, he groups up his army, and he's pushing out. And because that Observer was sniped earlier, ThuocLao doesn't really have vision on this.
No, he doesn't. But hopefully he has got that scouting probe, but don't think it's going to do too much. Oh!
He went off to the side at just the wrong moment, so the army advances.
You see his back end, though.
Oh, that he does. Now he knows. Is it too late, though? Like, he's here.
Alright, one disable off onto one of the Colossus, but is it going to be enough? The charge lots are there as well as the Stalkers. There's sort of a bit of just a wedge in between these two halves of the army. Now both the Colossus are up and running, but is it going to be enough? The tanks are focus firing onto the right. Nice force fields on top of the ramp to split up the Marauders away from the rest of the army, and ThuocLao, he's held.
Oh yeah, he is held quite well. He didn't lose any of his Colossus somehow, some way. This one's, the red Colossus was able to survive the entire engagement. Meanwhile, RazerBlader does pick up. He's looking to try and drop into the main base. But so far, like ThuocLao, he's looking really solid.
Oh, but a drop here. Only 3 probes are going down, but the rest of the army is here as well. It's just the army coming in. This is where you need Blink on your Stalkers. Oh, that Widow Mine.
Yeah, I mean, Blink is on the way. It's almost done, you know, around 80% done. But yeah, until then, these medevacs, they are able to distract and pull apart the army. And maybe get even more damage here going to the 3rd base.
Yeah. Oh, they're not even focus firing the probes correctly. Bit of an off there, but Blink 10 seconds away from being done. Just a very low disruptor going in for a drop. This will be interesting.
Yes, very, very ambitious disruptor. But, you know, he does get pushed away. He should be regrouping with his main army. And, like, ThuocLao, again, a lot of people do kind of sleep on him. A lot of people aren't familiar with him. But, like, he is an incredibly solid player, solid Protoss player. He's up there with the likes of Justice Simon, often overshadowed by Justice Simon. But so far, we're seeing he can go toe-to-toe with a player like RazerBlader.
Alright. Oh, this Viking just hunting for that War Prism.
Yeah, he wants it, and there's even like a stray Widowmine as well to maybe catch them. There's a couple of Widowmines actually. I love the way RazerBlader has them spread out. Meanwhile, it looks like he's trying to go in with the drop, but the main army is here.
I don't think Well, it was two particularly focused there. 3 probes did go down. But you know what? I feel like ThuocLao's in a good state here. He's got the tech that he's wanting. He's going up to High Templars to get those storms. Getting Disruptors as well. Like, this is going to be very, very scary army. So much AoE, so much chances to just blow up the entire Terran army. RazerBlader doesn't split correctly.
Yeah, RazerBlader is really neglecting Ghosts. Oh, there we go, finally. I was waiting for it. The Ghost Academy did start up. We'll see if the Ghosts come out in time for the big engagement, because as you were saying, ThuocLao, he has everything. He has Disruptors, Colossus, and he's gonna have Storm as well.
Alright, well, he has got that War Prism there to try and, you know, get some charge lot run-bys going in. If he warps in there at any time, we'll see.
Yeah, at any moment. He's going to be warping in, looking to try and distract the army. At the same time, though, the missile turret is just about to finish up as well.
Well, hopefully still stay alive and get past. He needs to get the warp in. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, but there are Vikings here. But he does manage to get that warp in happening. Oh, if he could get rid of the Ghost Academy, that could actually be huge.
Yeah, we'll see right now. Actually, the Ghost Academy is getting quite low.
Yeah. He has got the SCVs there to repair now. And now repairing the damage. But now here comes the main army. Has got Storms, remember, but I don't think there's any... Oh, almost getting it there, but...
Yeah.
He's starting here. He's got no detection as well for those Widow Mines, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, that's the thing that's a little bit scary here. There are a couple of Widow Mines, you know, scattered around, and without detection, a good Widow Mine shot could even kill the High Templar.
Well, the whole army's going around just in case, you know, there was a try for a flank wrap around from ThuocLao, but it doesn't seem to be. Hand shockwaves almost finish. There's one Ghost in that army and a good EMP as well. Pretty much all that army, no storms, no feedbacks, no shields. That could spell the end here for our Vietnamese Protoss. So this is still only game 1, like.
Yeah, this is
still got potentially 5 games left. Oh my god, that anti-armor missile. And the EMP is there, but just gets rid of some shields. Didn't actually get the High Templar, I think.
Yeah, like, we're getting to the stage where RazerBlader, he's about to be maxed out, and his army is looking quite terrifying. Like, there's a lot of Marauders here. Like, even if some storms land, like, it won't really matter.
Even with that one Colossus as well, it's not going to be as perfect, but no, he can just zone them out. If he can get some good storms, you know, these Vikings aren't really going to be doing too much. They're just there to get rid of the Colossus. Oh, almost getting rid of the Ghost there.
Yeah, we can see the dance, right? RazerBlader is trying to get in there with the Ghost to try and get the EMPs off. Meanwhile, ThuocLao is trying his best to try and protect his High Templar and snipe the Ghost before they get on top of the army.
There's even some Liberators here to try and help zone out this army. As a Zealot run-by is happening at the same time. Zealot's getting in onto those Marines as well. You know, he's picking off the army units. But, looks like RazerBlader did manage to go around the army. There's the Ghost. Where's the EMP? It's not there. The Storms onto the army, and look how low that is. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ! Beautiful. Yeah, that was like 4 storms on top of the army of RazerBlader, and he didn't stim, he didn't split. He just took all of it to the face, and just like that, in the blink of an eye, the entire army of RazerBlader just evaporated.
Oh my god, that was amazing!
And that could be it, right? Like, ThuocLao, he has so much momentum going for him. He's pushing out across the map. He still doesn't have any vision to deal with the Widow Mines.
I'd so laugh if that Widow Mine was just... Oh, didn't do as much out of that. That's going to be it. GG. ThuocLao's going to take game number 1.
GG, and my god, that was like at least 4, maybe 5, maybe 6 storms. Like, that was crazy. Like, the flank, like the Ghost, they were not in position at all. He was not expecting a couple of High Templar hidden there at the 3rd base.
Yeah. Whew. Hey, that was a crazy game. all started with that one Reaper just turning around. That should have been the sign light that we were going to have some craziness happen. Oh. Alrighty. Well, we are going into Light Shade.
Yeah, this is going to be game number 2, and yes, so far, ThuocLao, he's doing what Pez couldn't.
Yeah.
And it would be huge. It would be huge if a player like ThuocLao is able to qualify for ANZ champs.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you pretty much want to go for. But now, do you have a bit of a... Maybe we might see, Razor go for some cheeky builds. Maybe if he feels like it. But we are going to be on Light Shade LE for this second map. And we have here, spawning in the top left, the Red Terran, representing Pakistan, and the Red Dragons. Give it up for RazerBlader.
Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Light Shade LE, we have the Vietnamese Protoss player, the yellow Protoss. He's doing it for all of Southeast Asia right now. He is ThuocLao. Are you looking at Twitch chat?
Yeah, you just, yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what my intro is going to be.
Jesus Christ. I love it. The people are getting behind him. He's up 1-0 here against RazerBlader. And boy, he be thick.
Yeah, he be thick. Thick as those thick naked Archons. That's right, we're throwing that back. Shout out to Kata.
Alright, so we'll see how this game plays out. We are going to be on one of the newer maps, on Light Shade, and part of me kind of hopes that ThuocLao doesn't go for a Stargate opening. Like, we saw RazerBlader whip out his response to that, like 2 games in a row, and it looks kind of terrifying. I hope ThuocLao maybe, like, watch the series or something and avoids that.
Well, maybe we'll see, but... Probe trying to get away, just being annoying as all hell.
Almost.
No, what it should have done, it should have just gone in circles a couple of times. Then it would have... I'm referring to the Reaper last game. Done a couple of circles and then it would slip by.
Yeah. We've seen it work before.
Yeah. Well, still standard openings from both players again. I feel like we're going to have a bit of a quite early game here unless Razor decides to do something a bit cheeky, but at the moment he doesn't seem to be.
Yeah.
Just going to send that Reaper across, get the safety bunker. That should be it.
Definitely. By the way, shout out to Justice Simon. It's really cool that he's here cheering on his countrymen. Of course, Justice Simon already qualified, so it'd be pretty huge for Vietnam in general if they had 3 players in it. Yeah.
So me and Mike is already invited. Justice Simon, of course, qualified. Now, if they can get Upley tomorrow,
that would be insane. Suddenly Vietnam OP, we gonna need to like region lock them or something. Like, it's crazy.
But yeah, looks like it's gonna be Robo opening again here for ThuocLao.
Yeah, and I love this, right? He's not going for something that's a little bit more common or something that at least RazerBlader is more comfortable with a Stargate opening. He's avoiding that completely, going for a Robo instead.
My game the Observer out first.
Oh.
Looks like to be a mine drop as well coming in from RazerBlader. So Robotics Bay gonna be thrown down.
So ThuocLao is being a little bit cheeky here. So he's gonna be going for some War Prism plays. Now, Quirky, do you think this is going to be some Colossus drops or disruptors?
Disruptors.
Disruptors.
Colossus drop, sure, it's fun, but it's so clunky, and you can only do one. Whereas, you know, with disruptors, it's immediate kill.
Yeah. Disruptor drops are a lot more standard. If this was Probe, then he'd probably go for Colossus. It's something that he likes to do.
You get 2 War Prisms, that's how. I do like this drop actually coming in from RazerBlader. Just 1 mine, 6 Marines. That will actually be very devastating if, you know, ThuocLao's not in position. They can be ThuocLao'd over. And my attempt at puns aren't great, and this is why my name is not Steel Mold.
Yeah, you're not Steel Mold, but it looks like the army is here. Wasn't quite in position, but, you know, the Stalkers were able to come in just in time to deal with the Warp Prism. Sorry, not Warp Prism, the Widow Mine. And I was a bit distracted because, you know, we do have a Colossus coming out.
Oh. Maybe it's just quick Colossus. There's no Warp Prism.
Yeah,
so, unless he gets a Warp Prism after this and loads it up, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I like this, like, a pretty early Colossus. It feels pretty safe. Like, you should be fine against any kind of bio push, as long as, like, you have, like, a shield battery to fall back to. And, yeah, like, I don't see, like, with a couple of Colossus, I don't see ThuocLao, like, dying anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't see him dying as well. Just gonna send the Colossus as the lone guardian of the third.
Yep, and there we go. The shield battery is being thrown down as well, just to support it, just to you know, use an overcharge just in case.
Yeah. Alright, so some reason was lagging out a bit there.
Oh. To be careful. Meanwhile, RazerBlader, he did scout the Colossus with the Hellion, so he is aware of it. He is, you know, still continuing with this army composition of this bio as well as these medevacs. And, I mean, regardless, even though there is a Colossus, like, this push can be quite strong from the Terran.
Yeah. Especially you have the Raven, you know, you can disable...
Oh god. Oh no, Quirky, no!
Oh, no.
No! Oh! Okay, I was very confused because it said me and Micah Cat. Okay, yeah, Quirky, you're
Yeah, I'm back here.
Yeah.
What is with the internet today? Light? First Yoda, now me? Is it you? Are you sabotaging us?
There's something with the Blizzard servers. They don't want the OCE qualifiers to be done.
Funara Light was trying to sabotage his own co-casters.
Oh god. Quirky, please. I can't lose you here. Okay, I've already gone through one. Alright, I'm gonna have to bring in Yaku at this point. But RazerBlader, he's pushing out, and yeah, you were saying, even though there's a Colossus, like, it's so scary because of the Raven. The Raven can just absolutely neutralize that.
Yeah, but there's only 1 Raven and 2 Colossus, so there's enough energy for 1 disable, 1 interference matrix. Oh! No, he's just gonna go in for a multi-pronged attack here. Looks like. Oh, no. Okay, he's just gonna send 1. Oh, and look at this.
Yeah, all the Stalkers are being forced into the main base to deal with, you know, the drop. Meanwhile, the Colossus have to try and deal with the majority of the main army. And, yeah, they just can't engage.
Well, it looks like the drop got taken care of, so the Stalkers can come in, but this natural is in danger. Oh, and the Widowmine's going actually onto the Colossus, which isn't too bad. Still no disable, and it's just going to be the auto turret.
Wow.
And basically, ThuocLao's going to hold here.
Yeah, that was really well done. What was important is that RazerBlader was fighting out of range of the tank. The tank was not taking part at all.
Well, charge is done here for ThuocLao. And now, Razor, he's just going to go straight onto the top. He's trying to Doom Drop the Purification Nova! Oh, the hot pickups there. Oh my god.
That was so close. Meanwhile, a lot of the production has been depowered, so I mean, RazerBlader is finding some damage here, but again, the two Colossus, they stand strong, and ThuocLao, he's looking to just push this and deal with this push.
Yeah, and especially with the charge loss, that tank is so easy to deal with. Another Widow Mine, and it is invisible, and there's no detection.
Oh, there's no detection, and the Robo is depowered, but the Disruptor does deal with it. Oh, there is a big drop, though, into the main base.
Yeah, but is that what you really want to go for there? I don't think, yeah. Oh no, he does have Blink, so try and pick off Medevac. It doesn't pick off one of the full ones, but oh my god, he needs to be careful.
Yeah, definitely, and I love the Disruptor shots from ThuocLao. He's able to take out the majority, if not all, of the Widow Mines. And RazerBlader, he's just unrelenting, and he has to, right? Like, honestly,
yeah.
his attacks haven't dealt enough damage. Like, he needs to try and do something.
But yeah, they're not really doing too much. Sure, you're getting a couple of probes, but is it worth it? Is it really, really worth it? It doesn't seem like. As auto turret there, the Raven I think got picked off. I'll check. Yeah, it did. No, it actually did. It's still there.
Yeah, the Raven is still here. You know, in between the third and the natural.
Raven at night.
But I mean, we do see like this follow-up push from RazerBlader. I'm a little bit concerned though, because there's no tanks, there's no Widow Mines. It's just Liberators to be the anchor point of this.
Yeah, but there's already Thermal Lance. Oh, but yeah, it has to be careful here. There's not really too much anti-air. Okay, he's going to blink onto one of the Liberators. The Colossus! Oh no, they're exposed! But looks like they'll be able to survive. One does go down, blink forward to try and soak up some of the shots.
Yeah, it looks like in the end, the Colossus, oh god, it's going to be taken out. The Medevacs and two Marauders are just enough. Meanwhile, there were some units that went to the third base as well, killing 11 probes. And finally, RazerBlader is starting to deal damage.
Yeah, 15, 16 probes on 3 bases.
Oh god,
that's going to be it. GG. RazerBlader tying up the series.
Yeah. It took some time, but RazerBlader, he finally broke ThuocLao with his consistent drops. Like ThuocLao, he was kind of just holding on, but in the end, it was too much.
Yeah, it was just way too much. Just the pressure, just heaping on top of the top. I guess we'll have to go to that third map now to see where it will all hang and lie.
Yeah, this is great. So we're tied up 1-1, and again, even though RazerBlader took that game, it was quite close. You know, ThuocLao, who's so close to holding on there. I do think that the fact that the Robo was depowered for quite some time, that probably like played a hand in it as well, since his Robo production had basically stalled. But yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but we are going to be going on to Oxide LE for our third map. And, you know, it's pretty standard map as far as maps go. Maybe we might see, you know, a bit of cheekiness coming in from any one of these players. Maybe it will come from this player who is spawning in the top right, the Red Terran, representing Red Dragons and the nation of Pakistan. Give it up for RazerBlader.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Oxide LE, we have the Vietnamese Protoss player, the yellow Protoss, representing himself. He is ThuocLao.
More like ThuocLao, am I right? Twitch chat. Woo! Yeah. Alright, So once again, opening up pretty standard here.
Yeah, no one's really going for anything too cheeky. No one's going for any proxies or anything like that this series. So yeah, kind of interesting here that both players have decided to play straight up for the most part. We do see this probe coming out from ThuocLao. It is most likely just to delay the natural again. We'll see how long he can be annoying here.
Yeah. You know, some cheekiness. Once again, we're going to have that probe come out. Try and maybe stop that natural from going down. He has to be quick about it. He's just going to go for a quick scout.
Yeah, just make sure that RazerBlader is being honest and not doing anything too crazy. The probe does make it to the natural in time to delay the CC. Oh god. Oof. Wow.
Not as quick-footed there as he possibly might have wanted to be.
Yeah, RazerBlader, he was much more on top of it this game. He desperately wanted that CC. He was like, no, you're not delaying this any longer. I mean, none of it. Not like game 1 and game 2.
Oh, but this position of the probe here may suggest that we may have some sneaky plays going on.
Oh, yeah, we could see a pylon being thrown down there. Or we could see, yeah, it's a shame, but it looks like ThuocLao is going back in for a second scout. He's not throwing down a pylon.
Unless...
Oh, he's doing it!
Oh, he's doing it! But now, is it going to be Stargate or maybe Robo? That's the question that is on everybody's minds.
We shall see. I think I would like it if a Stargate was thrown down as a proxy, just because it's so much more difficult for RazerBlader to scout something like that and be prepared. But it is not a Stargate.
It's a Robo. Proxy Robo disruptor drops. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to call it right now.
We can only dream. We are not on Everdream, but I mean, Rip Everdream. Oh my god, this is quite dedicated. He's even throwing down a gateway so you can warp in a lot faster here across the map as well.
Yeah. Maybe we might see some damage. It feels like Razer's trying to find the proxy here. He's got, I think, a Hellion or Reaper going across the map. Oh, he might spot it. Oh, Hellion's gonna spot it.
He spots it. Wow. So RazerBlader, he sees...
Like
is it too late?
Too late, though. Yeah. That Maul's gonna get out before there's any, real chance of... So, yeah, he has to go back, get another bunker to try and be safe here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Immortals, they can just chunk away at bunkers. Something that's a little bit scary for ThuocLao is that, immediately a Banshee is being made, is in production, and Banshees are kind of ideal against this sort of thing. There won't be any cloak, though.
Yeah, but he has got Stalkers, he has got Observer in case it was cloak. But now...
Oh, God.
Oh, nice force field. Oh, my God. Actually, really good force field set to try and stop that bunker from being repaired. You may even go for it again.
Yeah, the problem is that now there's a tank and a Banshee. The army for RazerBlader has gotten a little bit more stronger, defensively, and ThuocLao is gonna have a harder time breaking this.
Yeah, well, okay, he's got to finish the shade up into the high ground here.
Oh, yeah. I think it was a little bit of a mistake finishing the shade because he did lose all 3 of the adepts. There wasn't like a timing to hit both ends at the same time or anything like that.
I feel like he needed a disruptor here. One disruptor just covering that bunker, that's all the Marines from the Hellion, the SCV surrounding it.
Yeah, yeah.
Here comes attempt number 2, it looks like.
Yeah, at this stage though, I feel like ThuocLao, he realizes that he can't really do too much here. He's throwing down more production at home. He's throwing down a Robo at home as well, realizing that the one across the map is really vulnerable, so he's probably gonna lose it. And yeah, turns around.
Yeah, but Razer doesn't know that this is happening, and the Banshee's gonna come in. It's not gonna find too much damage.
Yeah, there is...
I don't think it spotted the army going home as well, so... Still thinks that there's a chance that it may still be a looming threat.
Yeah, this is great for ThuocLao, but there we go. RazerBlader sends a Hellion to confirm that there is no army there, so now he should be able to clean this up, and we're just gonna transition into a longer game.
Yeah. The macro is strong with this one, as it's not going to send an army immediately to try and depower it.
Yeah.
Robo Bay on the way here. Now, that's just where you go proxy disruptors.
You really want those disruptors?
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, we'll see if we can get there, because here we go. RazerBlader is pushing out. Behind this, he is getting a third CC, so he is looking to expand after this push if he doesn't kill his opponents. So we'll see what he's able to do here. Like, again, this is kind of scary. 4 tanks with this army.
Yeah, and no Colossus actually being made. It's just so far Immortals. So it is very, very scary, but Charge is on its way. +1 armor finish as well, so that will help a bit.
Yeah, and because the army is here, like, I'm sure ThuocLao maybe would have wanted to expand, but it's so difficult to do when RazerBlader is posturing and he's pushing forward.
Yeah, he is, but he has got the force fields to try and block off the army.
Oh.
Guardian Shell, nice. Did manage to get a couple of Marines there with the force fields. But Charge is almost about to be finished. 2 more tanks joining the fray. As here comes the first disruptor. Shot will whip.
Yeah, didn't manage to get anything. Even the stationary tanks, unfortunately. He was a little bit premature with it. And now the tanks, they're leapfrogging forward.
Yeah, they are. Nice force field there. Kinda does hamper Charge if it was ever there, but alright. Purification Nova is there. Needs to move these Immortals, otherwise they're gonna die. Alright, here comes Purification Over. No pickups, actually. Now it's actually just... Oh my god, what? I told you! It was the Proxy Disruptor!
Oh my god, RazerBlader, he's paying the price for not cleaning up the production across the map. We had the flanking Disruptor come in, and... yeah, ThuocLao, he crushes the army.
Flanking Disruptor. From a Proxy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever think you would ever utter those words, like?
Oh my god, he's even making Colossus.
He's making 2 Colossus at a time. I love it. Okay, now he's going to try and get the production.
Yeah, the pylon is quite vulnerable, so it looks like the pylon's going to go down. It's going to depower everything here.
Just to get rid of it. Oh, there was... So you just need like 1 probe with the army. Just to repower. Oh, he is. He's planning to.
Yeah. I would say like a probe, sure, or like a War Prism, right? You can just like siege it up to power.
He's not getting War Prism, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately not. He is focusing on his Colossus, on his AoE, and he can't really find an opportunity to like push across the map.
How do you depower a proxy structure but not go for the actual structures?
It's gonna be repowered. Are we gonna see a flanking Colossus save the day for ThuocLao?
Yeah, it's going to happen, isn't it?
Oh god, it's looking pretty likely.
Alright, Blink's almost done as well. Battle Extended Land still about a third of the way done. Actually, the tanks get jumped on by these charge lots. It's going to take a bit of the army out here as well, but now Razor, he's pushed himself into a position. Right, he has just split the army. Oh, the Immortal going down. I'm pretty sure the Colossus went down as well. Now the third is in trouble.
Yeah, like the entire army was cleaned up from ThuocLao. Like this is too much here from RazerBlader. There is a Colossus, and I think the Colossus that was
recalled it.
Yeah, was recalled.
Alright, well, he sees where the army is. He should know where the tank is. Tank is unsieging, actually. And it's going to re-siege up. Oh, and here comes the reinforcements from behind. Razor, I feel like he's in a better position here. The Colossus, they're exposed, and GG Razor. He's gonna be on qualifying point.
Yeah, he is on match point, as this is a best of 5, so you need 3 wins. He's already got 2. Just needs 1 more.
He does. And what is going to be the fourth map to decide? We will never know till it gets pointed out to us.
I hope
the lobby.
Yeah, I hope ThuocLao doesn't go for something like that again. Like, I like that he was being cheeky, but I don't know. I don't know if you need to do that to take on someone like RazerBlader. Like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. As we are getting ready, Game 4 is going to be on Romanticide.
Ooh. Really good.
And this is our first time casting it. It may be the first time today, Romanticide?
Pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure we casted it in our first series together.
First series? Okay, okay. I'll take your word for it.
Alright, sorry. Spawning in the bottom right, the Red Terran, representing Red Dragons. And the nation of Pakistan is one game away for qualifying for the ESL ANZ Championship. Give it up for RazerBlader.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the Vietnamese Protoss player, the yellow Protoss. It is ThuocLao. Okay. We're on Romanticide, and I feel like Romanticide is one of the maps that RazerBlader may thrive on. There's a lot of ledges, there's a lot of positions that you can really abuse with tank positioning, I feel.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But it is, what we... it's sort of standard, maybe a PvP, but it's really those minerals as well that can be mined out as well. It's really not a hard map to try and hide a proxy. It's one of those maps where a proxy can be sort of expected and easily scouted. So it's more of a mind gaming map.
Yeah. So we'll see if ThuocLao has something special planned on this map. Again, it's pretty early in the season. We haven't had these new maps for too long. So yeah, there are probably certain strategies that haven't necessarily been found out. Not too sure how comfortable people are on the new maps as well.
Oh, okay. Going for the cheeky, get the Reaper in, and it's not going to be spotted by Miss Fanta. Being a bit of a fantasy at the moment, him qualifying for ANZ champs.
Yeah. I mean, the bunker finishes. Jesus, like.
Yep. That part was so bad that it caught light off guard.
I'm just ignoring it. That was awful. That was an awful pun. It was a fantasy.
Shouldn't cut yourself like a razor, am I right? Haha. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. But yeah, Stalker's gonna be coming out to deal with this.
Yeah, I mean, RazerBlader is being really annoying with this. We've seen different variants of this. We've seen this happen a lot on Eternal Empire because there's so much room behind the natural mineral line, and we see it even here on Romanticide.
Oh my god, that micro. But he has got a shield battery, and he's just trying to waste the time here. RazerBlader is just going for that standard 1-1 behind this. He'll leave the STV behind. Even the Reaper gets out.
Oh my god, the Reaper gets out, the bunker gets salvaged, some minimal losses for RazerBlader, and a lot of lost mining time for ThuocLao.
He should be able to recover now, but now here comes the Reaper and Hellion.
Yeah, and this time, so we do have a robot opening once again from ThuocLao, and this time he's got an earlier robotics bay as well, so maybe he's really comfortable with going for a Colossus first, or maybe he's finally going to answer your prayers, Quirky, and go for a Disruptor.
Yeah. Seems to be, well, he is going in. Alright. Robo Bay. Let's go for the Reaper. It's gonna get stopped there.
Yeah.
But the Raven is out, and I feel like it's just gonna be Colossus again.
Yeah, especially because we don't see a War Prison being made as the Robotics Bay is being made, so it does kind of lean towards the Colossus instead of the Disruptor. And yeah, this could just be ThuocLao's like preferred way to play out this matchup.
And it's not my preferred way. My preferred way is just a 4-gate DT rush. So far, it's gotten me to Diamond Protoss. And Terrans never expect it. Unless they actually know me.
So yeah, I mean, maybe we'll see some DTs later on from ThuocLao. We've seen other Protoss players whip it out in some of these other matchups. ThuocLao not so much.
Yeah, but he is getting the Forge and the Pilot Council behind this. He's getting Thermal Lance a bit earlier than usual as previous games go. But Razor usually likes to go for that, you know, that early like 2-tank, 4-tank push with Marine Medivacs. But it's a little bit harder on this map, especially when the third is hidden behind a mineral wall. And like, it does offer some sort of protection, but it can also be quite detrimental because you don't really have any vision. Like, you can set up the tanks behind that mineral wall, but I don't think they hit the base from there. No, they don't.
Yeah, they aren't within range of the Nexus. They may be in range. Oh no, they wouldn't be in range of the shield battery either. So yeah, it's just like there to help support the army if the main army is dropped on the other side. But yeah, we'll see how RazerBlader approaches this because it looks like he's getting ready.
Yeah, he's even got that pylon for support. He just placed down just below where that Hellion is. But Razor, yeah, he's moving out 3 tanks.
Yeah, 3 tanks, a lot of bio. He's got his Raven, 2 Interference Matrix, the Colossus as well. I believe he only has enough energy to Interference Matrix 1, but he has a lot of energy actually.
Yeah, I think it's 75 energy for Interference Matrix. But again, we did see, you know, before that she didn't use energy in that second match. He just used it for auto turret. But now, I guess we're going to see as now tanks are going to come out, siege up, and the slow ground bases are in trouble. There is a disruptor here. Alright, where's that first purification over? Going straight onto the unsieged tanks that are just sieging up. Oh, the interference matrices onto the Colossus. The disruptor's pretty much good as dead. As the reinforcements are there, the interference matrices are faded off now. Pretty sure there's only... Okay, there's 1.1 tank left. Literally just a sneeze on that one tank down below and that's dead.
Yeah, that was like really well, like the engagement was really well done from RazerBlader, but it looks like ThuocLao has bought just enough time for the Interference Matrix to run out, for a second Disruptor to come out as well. And it doesn't look like there's enough bio to really press the issue here, but regardless, like this position is looking so powerful from RazerBlader, especially with these Liberators as well.
Yeah, well, doesn't help that immediately your Lib gets picked off, and now the third base, once again, RazerBlader has a tendency to just split the army into 2 or just try and push them in between these 2 bases. As now, be careful, there is still that Disruptor.
Yeah, he does have that Disruptor. He isn't making another one. He is going for Colossus instead, and a lot of bio like being lost for free there.
Yeah, just in range of Thermal Extended Lance Colossus there. Not what you want. It's just leapfrogging these Liberators here. making them 2 at a time, it seems like. But here comes the Disruptor shot. Does manage to pick off the tank there. Liberator's still just holding out. Okay, finally, that forward tank does die.
Yeah, the tank does that, and it looks like, for the most part, this position has been broken from ThuocLao. I love this. RazerBlader realizes this, and he pulls back. You know, you don't want to overstay your welcome.
Alrighty, well, 4th place actually going down for RazerBlader. Sorry, for Miss Fanta here. As RazerBlader only just got his third down just very recently, I think just before that attack was as that attack was moving out, he got that third down. But no, it wasn't really too much economy damage done by RazerBlader during that push.
Yeah, I was honestly very impressed by ThuocLao that he was able to take a 4th as he was defending. It was really, in my opinion, a little bit risky, but like he got away with it. He had the resources to expand while defending, and yeah, he's looking pretty good here. Like, he's ahead in workers, ahead in bases.
That spotter pylon gonna get well, creamed. As, you know, we're quite even on supply here. RazerBlader has got that slight edge in army, whereas Miss Fanta, ThuocLao has got that worker lead.
Yeah, and soon, I mean, there we go, the 4th Nexus has finished up as well, so his economy is just going to be booming on forward. I feel like it's just going to come down to the engagement at this point, because he has not rebuilt any of the disruptors. He's just going Colossus, High Templar at the moment.
And Charge Lot, as well as a couple of Stalkers and Sentries. He's not actually getting Stormed this time, he's just going for those Archons.
Yeah.
You know this is a bio-heavy army that's... Oh, actually, can he... Maybe might be able to pick off the army before they're able to, you know, be ready.
Yeah, honestly, I'm a little bit concerned for ThuocLao, just because he doesn't have Storm, right? Like, he's relying a lot more on Archons instead, which is an interesting decision. I mean, thankfully, there's no more Ravens for Interference Matrix.
Yeah. Maybe he got Storm and we just didn't notice. No, okay.
It's only just
but now he's getting Storm. Okay.
Yeah.
He's chronoing that out. Yeah, this is very... Until Storm's done, this is very risky. Risque, I should say. As he has to force it back off. There's so many tanks there. How many High Templar does he have? He has 2 High Templar.
Yeah, he has 2 High Templars slowly gathering more energy. Meanwhile, there is this big Zealot run by at the 3rd base of RazerBlader. This is quite nice, you know, dealing some economic damage. Just a decent amount of SCVs are going down.
9 SCVs. And a couple of Marines as well. Actually, I don't think there's enough. Oh, so close. But yeah, 10 workers there. Just dropping it down, but... Okay, well, he's moving out. Storm's almost done. He has 3 High Templar. Does he have enough energy to turn this fight around? The Chancellors are just streaming up by the Storm set. Actually going on to Bedvacs may actually be pretty decent there. But that's all the Storms that he has. Okay, well, he had one more. He lied. I lied. I am blind. But that is pretty much the whole entire army. It's just a small Bioforce. Now he can potentially push on to this 4th base.
Yeah, and it goes to show, like, once ThuocLao gets things going, once he has his Storm, his High Templar, his Colossus as well, like, he can just control his army so well. And, I mean, RazerBlader, he was really missing Ghosts. Like, there was no EMPs whatsoever.
Oh, that Storm, absolutely brilliant. And using the Force Field to great effect there. And even now taking off, and this 4th base has to be forfeit. That'll be destroyed. 6 workers going down, and RazerBlader is starting to snowball out of his control. This Protoss Death Ball of Death, and even ThuocLao is getting a DT shrine now.
He's even working on that Dark Shrine again. Like, I don't think there's anything stopping him. I think he's very much so respecting his opponent, but there's an opportunity for ThuocLao if he just pushed up the ramp into the natural. Like, there's barely anything here. There's a single tank to hold the line along with all this bio.
Alright, does manage to pick off most of the army, but that's GG. We're going to game 5.
We are going to the ace match.
We've been going for 5 hours and 10 minutes as of this moment. Thank God we cancelled GPO.
Of course. But we have been going for 5 hours, and yeah, like, again, I feel like ThuocLao, once he gets things going, you know, if he doesn't do anything crazy, like Proxy or Robo, I kind of favor him a little bit. Like, it feels like RazerBlader is struggling a little bit more, especially when storms come into play.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. It's gonna be Submarine.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
So everything's thrown out the window here on this map.
Yeah, pretty much.
And this is a little bit scary. On a map like Submarine, I wouldn't put it past RazerBlader to just, like, 3 racks.
Yeah, no, I can see that. Well, chat, for favor of RazerBlader, I don't know what hashtag for you guys to post. Hashtag lasers for razors. If you're in support of RazerBlader making it through, or hashtag ThuocLao if you want the Vietnamese Protoss to go through. I see Peppy in chat there. Check the bracket.
Yeah, from my understanding, I believe Peppy and Leo Rusher, they're holding their series for us.
Oh.
Yes, so we have this best of 5 and potentially another qualifying match.
Oh. I did not know that they were holding it for us.
Yeah, I thought they were going to start in the beginning as well, but you know what? They were like, yeah, you know, we're cool with waiting.
Yeah.
As it looks like ThuocLao is relogging, maybe sorting his VPN, not too sure.
Maybe. I think he just had lag. I'm just gonna quickly be back while we wait for relogging.
Yep, all good. I mean, you're in the lobby, so you're going to be going in once they load in anyway. As we are currently setting up for game number 5, the ace match. We're tied up 2-2. Here we go. It's going to be on Submarine. I don't know what to expect. I'm so concerned because, again, I feel like in a more macro-oriented game, I want to give the edge to ThuocLao, but like that's none of that's a thing on Submarine.
I mean, well, we all live in an LE submarine, right?
We do.
An LE submarine. An LE submarine. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are on to Submarine LE Submarine, an LE Submarine. And we have here spawning in the top left, the Red Terran, representing Red Dragons and the nation of Pakistan. Can he finally qualify for ESL ANZ champs, or will he have to wait until tomorrow to try again? Well, only time will tell, and this match, as we have the one and only RazerBlader.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Submarine LE of all maps, we have the Vietnamese Protoss player. We already have 2 from Vietnam going to be representing the country in ANZ champs. Are we going to have a third? As we're tied up, this is the ace match. This is it for these 2 players. It is ThuocLao. All right. What do we want to see, Quirky?
I don't know. I don't know what we want to see here, like, it's just all well, what are we going to see? That's the question. It seems to be pretty standard.
Oh god, I didn't notice. ThuocLao lost his probe.
Oh.
he must have gone into the mineral line and just gotten surrounded by SCVs. I was like, where's the probe? I was waiting for him to try and like stop the natural, but yeah. Went down.
He learnt. Alrighty, well.
Oh, look at this. Like, RazerBlader, he skipped his Reaper. He didn't go for a Reaper opening. Instead, he went for a Marine just in case there was a proxy.
Oh, there isn't a proxy. It's just a scouting probe, so not going to be finding anything. And he has got that other SCV looking for proxies as well, but he's going to come in, see that, okay, yeah, not going to be hurting me anytime soon.
Yeah, so kind of an interesting opening. Like, I mean, RazerBlader, he was able to kill the first probe, which was nice, but at the same time, he is foregoing scouting information because he is going for a safer opening, afraid, and I don't blame him because it's submarine. So this does give a bit of an edge to ThuocLao.
Yeah, this is where he needs to go TTs.
Right?
If you know your opponent hasn't gone for a scout, you can just, you know, go for proxy DTs.
That's the thing, right? Like, it's unfortunate. I feel like ThuocLao can really take advantage of this situation, but it looks like he's just playing the way he has been this entire series.
I mean, he also doesn't have the amount of information that we do.
Yeah. I mean, he's aware that there wasn't a Reaper opening. Otherwise, it would have been a Reaper across the map. So that much he is. But yeah, unfortunately, at the moment, he hasn't been able to shade into the main. He doesn't know what his opponent is really doing. He's trying, but he's a blader on top of denying that.
Alrighty. Well, we're going to be going in. At least the adept was trying to shade in, but it's not going to be able to.
Oh, yeah, and RazerBlader even trying to jump on top of it if ThuocLao wasn't paying attention. And once again, we see, oh, this is actually a little bit different. ThuocLao is getting a War Prism this time.
Ooh. Oh! Oh! Light.
Are we finally going to see it? Is it happening?
Light! I think it's happening!
Is it? Come on, give it to us. Give us a disruptor.
Oh, we have to wait for this War Prism to finish. Oh, it's War Prism! It's disruptor drop!
On the ace match of all places, yo, he might die because he's spending a lot of resources on this, right? On the upgrades and everything. He canceled the disruptor to make a Colossus, and because he spotted the army in the center of the map, it's gonna be here, and oh god. He does have a shield battery.
Yeah, should have, yeah, it has got enough money for overcharge, but it is only one tank and one SCV here. He needs to get that shield battery overcharge. He's pulling the boys! Alright. Cancel that Colossus.
That's the thing. It looked like he canceled the disruptor and then he made the Colossus almost like you know, as a fear reaction response.
Yeah.
But he defended fine without it. Like he could have committed to the disruptor.
Oh well, it's either way. Yeah, he's getting a disruptor now. And actually he hit that War Prism, which was actually very vital because if he saw that, that would have been defenses. Against, you know, War Prism coming in. So now he has that element of surprise. He's got the disruptor coming. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, he still wants to do it. He's just got the Colossus for safety. It's just going to be a bit delayed.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll see if he's able to deal some damage with it. There are tanks situated in the natural and the main, but there's plenty of room for disruptor to be dropped and for the shot to go off. Like, they're not covering everything.
Yeah. I just don't think he'll drop into... Okay, no, he's going to drop into the natural. But in the meantime, there is a drop happening in the natural of ThuocLao, but there's a Colossus and some Stalkers. It's not going to be able to do much.
Yeah.
Oh, but the landed Viking drop happening. With only still no probes going down.
Yeah, exactly.
Here comes the...
Only a single probe went down, and is he going to get a shot off?
Oh! Oh! Oh, boy. Well, yeah, tank was out of position, immediately goes in to reposition it.
Yeah, both tanks on siege, repositioned to try and protect the mineral lines, but the damage was done.
Yeah, and even then, only getting one probe with the drop again. Ugh, got a feel for Razor here.
Yeah.
Has he even got his third base down? No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he hasn't even started his third TC. We'll see if, here we go, another shot is going off.
I mean, any chance you can get of getting 3 units is just, you kind of really just want more.
Exactly, yeah, we'll see how much value this lone disruptor accumulates over the course of this game, because so far 6 SCVs and a single Marauder is pretty good, and he could just keep chipping away at the army.
Oh no, oh no, oh, he needs to be careful here.
Oh, he's waiting for the opportunity to drop. Oh! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's doing it.
That took a chunk of the army.
Yeah.
Hey, he may have done it. Because now it's forcing a doom drop.
Oh, that he is. To be fair, there's no observer here in position to scout the doom drop, so it could get into the main and it could deal some decent damage. Like,
there's a disruptor in the main.
Oh god.
Oh.
He's going in.
At least Colossus can climb cliffs, am I right?
They can. There we go. The drop does happen, not in the mineral line, so he will be getting an Artosis pylon. Nice.
Oh, may even get the Robo, but you know what? Not what you want as part of a doom drop. Oh, seriously, that disruptor did so much damage. Pretty sure that disruptor's still alive. Oh my god.
Oh god, the Widowmine shot did go off, but it wasn't enough to take it. It looks like the Marines so desperately wanted to snipe that War Prism. And it looks like the Disruptor did end up going down. At least one of them did. So yeah, ThuocLao, he has to be careful here. Like, I like what RazerBlader has been able to do with these drops. He hasn't been able to deal a lot of economic damage, but he has been hurting the production.
Yeah, and keeping the army back as well, that's also important.
Oh.
And now, well, rip that War Prism. Well, so I feel like ThuocLao's in a good position, you know, he's got that fair base way quicker before Razor here, but Razor does have... Oh,
wow. Yeah, I was surprised as well. The Zealots actually managed to kill the tank there. Again, nice value. I'm just...
they do have +1 ground armor. Sorry.
They do have +1. And again, the main army of ThuocLao is getting stronger and stronger, right? Once again, he's got his Colossus, he's got his Disruptors, Storm is finishing up as well, so he's gonna have all the AoEs.
This is gonna be a scary, scary army. I feel like Razor needs to be careful, because if he doesn't respect the army that he can see, it's gonna be pretty much dead.
Yeah, definitely, and nicely done. The medevac does get picked up here to the north. Meanwhile, there is a double drop happening here, looking to get into the main base. The Zealots at the third, but there's nothing here in the main.
Yeah, once again, and I don't think he remade the Robo anywhere. I can see. Oh, he made 2. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't see the natural. There's gonna be another couple of pylons.
Not even.
Medevac's gonna get picked off.
Wow. He didn't target fire.
Oof.
Yeah, now the main army is looking to try and push in, but there's Colossus, there's High Templar, there's Disruptors, there's everything that ThuocLao needs.
And this position in Submarine is very, you know, hard to push through, because if you keep your tanks back further, where that little dip in the valley, you have all sorts of units just go for the surround and, you know, not really have too much of an perfect engage. He's not even bringing the High Templar with him. Okay, there they are. Must have had him on a different control group.
Yeah, they are lagging behind a little bit. Finally, though, RazerBlader is starting to incorporate a couple of ghosts. Like, he did just finish up his Ghost Academy. So that's great. But again, like, it feels like his army is really lacking like a backbone. Like, he has a single tank. That's it. He has 1 tank and 1 Liberator.
Oh. Yeah, he's very bio-dependent. Like, if there's a lot of Colossus here, that would actually be very, very good for ThuocLao, but instead... This one drop of 4 Marines brings back the entire army.
Yeah, it does distract the army a little bit, but, you know, ThuocLao, he has his 4th base up and running. Meanwhile, RazerBlader, he lands his own 4th. I'm just waiting for the moment where ThuocLao finally feels confident enough to push out.
Well, I think it's now. He's got those 4 High Templar in the War Prism. He's got a bunch of Zealots. He's got 3 Colossus. He's got Disruptor coming as well. Like, this is very, very scary army here for RazerBlader. And here it's going to engage. It's going to send out a couple of Zealots to try and scout.
Yeah, he pokes his head in to see what kind of army RazerBlader has. And the answer to that is, like, not much, right? There's only a single tank, but there are a lot of ghosts, a lot of EMP potential.
It's the EMPs that are going to be the problem. And now the ghosts storm straight onto the army to the right. The Colossus trying to deal with that, but I feel like he should be more focused on the main army. But there, the storms, the EMPs going down onto the High Templar. Oh my god, that's a beautiful force fields. Look how far the army has to funnel through that.
Yeah, but all the High Templar were sniped. It looks like the Colossus are going to be going down as well. Only 1 Colossus remaining, and that was a rough fight for ThuocLao, especially because, like, he traded army for army, and he came out worse for wear, I feel.
Yeah, but look at that bank he has. He can just resupply, replug, and he has got the Equalizer, the Disruptor, that we have seen being a very, very good unit, and he's got 3 of them now.
Oh yeah, we'll see how good the Disruptor shots are, because again, the Protoss army, ThuocLao, he's lagging behind a little bit. He's being torn apart, and it looks like the 3rd is under threat.
Oh, will be saved. The Charge Lord's actually going in. EMP's going down. Blinks forward onto, and there's the storms. The army's so low. There's no medevacs, Light.
Oh, there's no medevacs and disruptors.
There's 1 medevac. It was with the Vikings, but still, no energy on that medevac. And he actually only managed to kill 4 probes with that army.
Yeah, and the 3rd stayed alive. I feel like it's gonna come down to the Disruptor shots. Like, again, like, we didn't see any land in that last engagement. Like, that's what ThuocLao's relying on right now.
Yeah, the EMPs. And the storms, that is the main source of AoE damage. I think he still has 1 Colossus, right? Yeah, he has 1 Colossus. So many Disruptors trying to come in. Flanked forward by the Stalkers, trying to pick off any unit that he can. Razor, his micro has to be on point. You got 5 Purification Novas that coming at you at once. Alright, here we go. Grab those Purification Novas. The EMPs straight onto the High Templar, but no kills onto them. Oh my god, and there's 1 Zealot that killed 13 SCVs, 14 SCVs, and there's the DTs!
I love it. They're finally coming into play. DTs are going to be harassing. There's only a single missile turret here, and he could just get on top of the tank.
He could.
He could. He didn't.
He didn't. Could have gone on to the missile turret as well. But, oh, that's Wildlight! Look at that, 27! Oh my god! And that's going to be the 4th going down, the 5th. Oh no, it's heading the wrong way, Light!
Oh no, the 5th is going to be going down as well. Nicely done there by ThuocLao, even zoning the army out with a couple more Disruptors. But it's all going to come down here, like the main engagement.
Yeah, EMP's going down onto the main army. The Colossus will get focused down. Purification Novas flying left, right, and center. There's an Immortal joining the army. It's 2nd Colossus here to replace the one that his fallen comrades, his robotic brother in arms. As looks like both players are just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. As +1 shields going to be finishing as well.
Yeah, but something important that's missing here in this army. 1, the Liberator's about to go down. 2, there's no ghosts, there's no EMPs.
Oh, there isn't. And look, even with Purification Zone sewing them away. Oh my god, that's the army! He's done it! ThuocLao! He has qualified for ESL champs.
Wow. Wow, ThuocLao, he's He's done it. ThuocLao even. He has qualified for the very first time in his career. He has qualified for ANZ champs.
Oh, you gotta be feeling proud, especially somebody who has been in the scene as long as RazerBlader, not in the SCA scene, but, you know, the UK scene as well. GG. Well played indeed. I mean, to be honest, bit of an upset there.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, right? Like, ThuocLao, he gets overshadowed. Like, a lot of people look past him, right? When it comes to even Protoss players in the Southeast Asia region. I feel like Quantel and both Quantel and Justice Simon, they get a little bit more fanfare in that regard. But ThuocLao, he's done it.
Mm-hmm. Whew.